Well, hello. Welcome to Dashcam Diary of a Disabled with me, Chronically Happy. I am so happy to be home. I got back yesterday and I slept, literally, I slept for like almost 20 hours. I needed the rest so bad. Having 2 or 3 days and only 3-4 hours of sleep, my body was crashing and burning. I was feeling really awful yesterday when I got home. But when I got home, I decided to do a whole bunch of crafting. So I crafted and made some new bracelets. I was inspired by something that I bought at Walmart. I thought it was so super cute, and I'm like, why haven't I thought about making one completely out of those? So I did once I got home because I was inspired. Oh, where did you go? Looking at the road. Okay, here it is. It is so flippin' adorable, guys. So adorable. I absolutely love this cute little bracelet. I'm going to make more of them too. I'm going to make a lot more of them with different things on them. Excuse me as my sinus drain. I gotta spit it out into a freaking napkin. I did my sinus rinse because it was much needed. Right now I'm headed to bingo. I am missing early games. I had a hair out my butt, and I'm like, I've been refusing bingo like the last month because I wanted to have money for my trip to California, which I barely used any of it, honestly, thanks to my ex paying for half of the motel room, which honestly paid for him to get help from my spiritual advisors. They wanted to see us work out, like they said we were soulmates, you know, but not all soulmates are meant to be together. They're just not. And I realized it day 2. Day 1, I felt like it was kind of on me because I was in a bad attitude. But my bad attitude continued through day 2 because of the way he was talking to me and the way he was not being empathetic, and I felt like he did a complete 180. He never showed signs of being controlling about, I have to answer the phone when he calls at lunch. I have to answer the phone when he gets home from work. He never attempted over the last few days, and he never once, let me know that it bothered him that I didn't get on the game right away when he wanted me to. He didn't show those signs before, guys. It astounds me what was hidden underneath his own mask. His walls are up so high that he's not willing to let things in, and good or bad, he's not willing to let anything in to his heart, his brain. He's not willing to allow things to happen as they happen. He wants to be in complete control of everything, showing major codependency. His happiness relied upon me doing what he wants me to do. No, dude. He never showed that before I arrived in person, and the moment I started being disobedient or, not the perfect girlfriend that he had envisioned in his brain that I was, his expectations of me were completely skewed. I don't know what else I can say about that. it really bothers me that he masked himself that much that it took me a couple $1,000s to go down and see him a second time, to see his true colors and his true self. And even my uncle told me in retrospect last night, he said he doesn't show you that much attention. And I go, I know. But I honestly wasn't looking for a lot of attention either from him. I was letting things go slow. I wanted to, I really, I was protecting my heart too. I have major walls up because I love myself, and I am not going to allow somebody to make me feel a certain way unless it's good. I allowed him to treat me bad for 2 days because I just wanted to go to the festival with him. But when he showed those major signs and took off a second night in a row, ditching me because I didn't do what he wanted at the time frame he wanted, like, I'm still grieving this breakup, but I'm in the anger stage now of, like, and I'm not angry at myself. I don't regret any of it. I don't regret going down to see him because it really showed me who he was. I do not regret it. No regrets, no regrets. I learned from this experience, and maybe it was too soon for me to go down there, but maybe not. Maybe this was the divine timing to show me that he wasn't for me. In numerology, it is a very powerful date today. And with it being such a powerful date, I am going to meditate and manifest good today. I am going to do some meditation before I head out to a concert with my brother tonight, because I am trying to reconnect with my brother. I really want to spend time with him. I just want to connect and relate with my brother. We could be two peas in a pod if he allowed us to be. We are so similar and so very different at the same time. He takes more after my mom, and I take more after my dad. But the fact our genetics are still the same, which genetics predetermine your personality, and we get certain traits from our parents, and good or bad, it's up to us to decide how to navigate those emotions and things that our parents didn't do as well in front of us. My parents were not the best of examples when it came to certain things. In other areas, our parents were freaking amazing and did so much for us that, need I remind my brother this when we ride up, like our hour drive up to Portland tonight for our concert. We're seeing 9 Inch Nails. I need to dress in all black, and I need to put my, I'm going to be wearing this, of course, and I want to look metal as F. So, right now I'm looking hard because I'm wearing my hard summer VIP lanyard that I got. I want to be like I'm a VIP today because I really am a VIP. I'm a very important person to myself, and I just want to manifest good things today. And with it being such a powerful day, I'm going to manifest everything that I need. And I'm really going to add a thing or two to my vision board to help visualize my manifestations even more. Today is the day that I am going to transcend into my true self, my spiritual self, and I am going to do a bit of distraction with my gambling and playing bingo, but I want to bond with my mother. My mother has just recently got some more medical news, and I'm not sure how I feel about the medical news. There's definitely some brain changes in my mom and dad both. My dad doesn't have the physical imaging test to prove it yet, but hopefully we can convince my dad to get an MRI like my mom has gotten. I just don't know how a doctor can warrant an MRI for that without my mom advocating for it for my dad, because my dad absolutely probably will not advocate for it. I don't know. I don't want to put the negative thoughts and things like that out there today. I think words are very powerful today. I wish my ex-boyfriend the best of luck moving forward. I want him to find happiness. It definitely wasn't with me. He needs to find somebody that will fit his very narrow expectations. And I'm sure there's a woman out there for him that will be more submissive and somebody that isn't very strong-minded and willed like I am, and knows what I want and love life, while he views life as sucking and he does not enjoy life and he thinks it sucks. So I realized then that I cannot be with somebody like that. I need somebody that already loves themselves and does not view the world as sucking. I am not here to help somebody love themselves. I'm here to maybe show as an example of how, but I'm not here to tell somebody what to do. They have to do it on their own free will, and they have to want to change their mind. And he was very unwilling to listen because he has his own opinion and viewpoints and perspectives, just like everybody in this world does. I still wish him to happiness. I want him to be happy. I hope moving forward he sees the benefit in the time that we did date. I hope that he isn't negative about me, which I doubt, because he doesn't really have any friends to talk to. And I honestly feel like he was jealous of me having friends. And if I had stayed in this relationship with him, I feel like he would have tried to isolate me from those friends at some point, the longer I was with him. The more he wanted to be in control of everything. It took a while for me to see the signs, but I see the signs and I understand what happened, and I just hope him the most happiness moving forward. There were so many things I wish I could have said and done maybe a little differently, but I'm not looking back on the past. I'm looking forward. My future is bright, and I will find my partner in life someday, when the time is right, and everything will work out. And I hope that everybody else can gain a little insight from this conversation about my brief experience dating with a guy long distance, that it's not the easiest to break up, but it's not the hardest either, because we never got to the love point. Thank goodness, because it would have been way harder to break up now, later than now. So I'm glad that I'm glad things worked out the way they did. And moving forward, I'm going to continue working on myself and not dulling my shine for anyone. I'm going to keep being me, and I hope y'all can be and find your own true authentic selves and just practice it every day. good, bad, ugly. Show who you are. Stop trying to fool others. Don't let them have these viewed skew points and perspectives of who they think that you are. But they are going to think what they're going to think, and so don't even worry about it. There's nothing you can do to change their perspective when they're set in certain ways. So my life lesson to help inspire others moving on from a potential breakup too: do you. Only worry about yourself. Don't worry about that other person and how they're feeling after the breakup. You have to take care of yourself. And moving forward, that's all I'm going to do. And keep talking to you all. Thank you for watching. I love you. Peace out.